Mabuhay everyone, MARKCHES here. Welcome to the channel. And for today's video, I'll be giving my performance review of the Gamma ones. Let's go. So guys, I know this has been out for quite some time and I finally pulled the trigger. Again, thanks for VJ Sneakers for letting me test this pair. And if you want to cop this pair at the end of the video, I'll be putting a code here for you so that you'll have an extra discount to purchase the Gamma ones. So guys, this Gamma ones has been out since last year, so it's been still producing different colorways of the Gamma ones. That proves to show that the shoe is really a very dependable basketball sneaker and a lot of people have been wanting it. So it has been limited in China for its production and release, but gladly now VJ Sneakers carrying it, so you can buy it out of China and they'll give you a full-size run of it and different colorways. And I chose this colorway because it's my school color, which I can rock in my current tournament right now, which of course we're the green and white. And let's talk about the shoe now. All right, so first up, the upper of the Gamma ones features a very lightweight material. It's like a very thin fuse knit upper, and there's a lot of ventilations all around. In the forefoot, you can see there's a lot of perforation here, and on the side there's a lot of holes there. And what's nice about this upper is it's thin, but it still feels very supportive. It's not flimsy at all, so when you're moving side to side with this one, it feels very sturdy. It feels your foot is really in place inside the shoe. Plus they add some little bit of TPU piece here for lateral support too. So you can see this shiny part is actually support for your lateral movements. And as for the mid part, it still has some fuse overlays on the fabric, making you feel like the material is very sturdy, which I like. So it's a very lightweight sneaker. I don't have my weighing scale here, but I believe this is just around 390 grams. I believe so on hand on a US 11. And moving on the back part of the sneaker, you can see some plastic piece here, and there's an internal TPU piece, and there's also the shiny plastic here on the heel, so that it kind of supports the foam, the supercritical foam, for over bending and gives you more stability when you're doing heel strike. So for the upper, I would say I like the combination of lightweight and the support that's giving the shoe and the ventilation as well. And as for the tongue, it's like there's a lot of perforations from the tip of the tongue to the end of the tongue. Very nicely padded. It's not too thick, it's not flimsy, and it's like a half booty tongues, so it doesn't move anywhere around the sneaker. And as for the heel, this is where I wish that they added some more heel padding here. And it's a cat tongue material because it's really thin here. A little bit of cushion around this part will be better for me, so you'll feel more locked down, especially that the shoe is very lightweight. You want something your foot to hold on to, if you get what I mean, especially around the ankle padding here on the sides. So it's really thin when you're looking at it. So that's one thing that I wish that they added here, but the Gamma 2, we'll see. My Gamma 2 is coming out soon, coming to me soon, and we'll compare if they added some more paddings around this color. So we'll wait and see. And of course, the highlight of the Gamma is the cushion. Of course, me, for my age, I like me some good cushion. All right, so this one features the FIBA midsole, or insole rather. This is an insole, and this insole is very plush, and it gives that very nice bounce feel, given that this sneaker is very low to the ground. So this actually, I think this really improves the ride of the sneaker because it's really low to the ground. This is one of the lowest to the ground sneaker that I've hooped in recently, and it has a super boom foam cushion around the sneaker, but it's really thin, it's really close to the ground. So this is not actually the cushion, it's like a carrier. So it's like cup like that, but the boom is just here in the middle, so it's really low to the ground. And like I said, it's low to the ground, so lesser cushion, but this insole really improves the ride of the sneaker and it gives you a more plush feel, it gives you a little bit more bounce back. So I would say the cushion, given that it's really low to the ground, it has good enough bounciness and impact protection, especially in the heel. It's uncaged here on the heel, so there's very good impact protection for a very low profile sneaker. As you can see on both sides, this black part, this is a full length carbon fiber, which I think is a very, very nice addition to the Gamma ones. I think this really improves also the cushion of the Gamma ones, especially when you're running up and down the floor. You can feel it bouncing or springing back when you're doing some stride. So it's propelling you forward. So, and it also activates the super boom foam, especially when you're jumping. So I think the carbon fiber plate really adds up to the sneaker in terms of energy return. And of course, if there's energy return, you'll be saving a lot of energy too. And now let's move on to the traction of the Gamma ones, which features a GCU compound. And if you know me, I really love the GCU compound of Leaning, and it's been like in their Wow All City, on Jamie Butler's JB3, JB2, and it's a foam-based compound, it's not rubber. And when you're playing in a clean court, it's really, really amazing. It grips like hell. And on a semi-dusty floor, what's nice about this is it doesn't pick up dust that quick, so you're still sticking. So I would say the traction is a solid 9.5 on this one. 9.5, 9.8. It's one of the best tractions out in the market. Plus the GCU compound, it's not even rubber, but it feels like it's harder than rubber. So if you want to hoop it with them outdoors, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because this is like a $300 sneaker right now on the resale market on the BJ sneaker. It's a very expensive sneaker. Even on the retail price of this, it's like $250 to almost $270. I'm not too sure about the retail price of this, but it's a very expensive shoe. So if you want to hoop them outdoors, I respect you. But for me, I'll be just hooping them indoors because, man, this is expensive. But if you like a very good performing sneaker that's very low to the ground, still have amazing cushion for a low to the ground sneaker, and the upper is lightweight, but the support is really, really there. So I would say the Gamma ones, if you have the budget for it, go ahead and try it. It's a must-try sneaker. So that's why I tried it, because I'm comparing it with the current other sneakers that are out now on the sneaker, which is of course the Player 1.5 from Serious Player. That's why I'm going to give you another comparison video between this and that pair. So stay tuned for that. But let me know if you have tried the Gamma ones. Hit me a comment down below. And if you like the sneaker, me personally, I like the silhouette of it. It looks really fast and very sleek. And yeah, amazing looking sneaker, especially in this green colorway. And then this iridescent accents to it. Really looks great on this sneaker too. So let me hear some comments and your opinions on the Gamma ones. Thank you again for dropping by the channel. This has been MARKCHES once again. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.